step into the mysterious and fascinating world of ancient Egypt, a civilization that has captivated humanity for centuries. Today, we embark on a journey to unravel the secrets of mummification, one of the most iconic and enduring practices of the Egyptian people. Drawing from the Smithsonian's Ancient Egypt Mummies exhibit and the latest scientific discoveries, we'll travel through time and technology to understand how Egyptians prepared their dead for eternal life, and what new research reveals about the sense, stories, and science behind the wrappings. For ancient Egyptians, death was not an end, but a passage, a gateway to the afterlife. This belief shaped their civilization, inspiring intricate rituals and awe-inspiring monuments that still stand today. At the heart of their funerary traditions was mummification, a process both spiritual and scientific, designed to preserve the body so the soul could live on forever. Within the Smithsonian exhibit, visitors encounter 3 human mummies and 16 animal mummies, each carefully preserved and surrounded by objects that once played a role in daily life and death: pottery, jewelry, amulets, and tools. These artifacts, excavated from Egyptian tombs, offer a tangible connection to lives lived thousands of years ago. Yet, it's not just the artifacts themselves that tell the story. It's the cutting-edge technology that now lets us peer beneath the linen wrappings without disturbing their ancient rest. Recent advances in non-invasive scanning have revolutionized the study of mummies. In October 2024, a groundbreaking 3D X-ray scan was performed on an Egyptian mummy housed at the Louvre in Lens, France. This technique revealed astonishing details. Not only did the scan display the skeleton and burial artifacts, but it also uncovered an elongated chest plate and an evisceration plate, an item used in embalming rituals to protect the body from negative forces. These discoveries offer new insights into the care and craftsmanship that went into preparing a body for eternity. What's even more remarkable is what these scans can teach us about the individual lives behind the mask. The Louvre mummy, for example, was identified as a middle-aged scribe. Evidence of cervical osteoarthritis suggested he lived in comfort and had access to high-quality embalming, indicating his esteemed position in society. Every scan is a window not only into ancient practices, but into the very human stories that shaped them. But mummification wasn't reserved for humans alone. Animal mummies, cats, birds, and even crocodiles played a vital role in Egyptian religion and daily life. Many were offerings to the gods, companions in the afterlife, or symbols of divine power. The Smithsonian exhibit's array of animal mummies highlights the sheer diversity of Egypt's spiritual world and the reverence shown to every living creature. The process of mummification, refined over millennia, was both art and science. Embalmers began by removing internal organs, a step believed to prevent decay and make room for magical protection. Organs were often placed in special jars, while the heart, seen as the seat of the soul, was typically left within the body. The body was then treated with natron, a naturally occurring salt, to dry it out and prevent decomposition. Next came the ritualistic wrapping in linen. Layer upon layer was applied, sometimes interspersed with amulets and protective charms. Each item had a specific purpose: to ward off evil, to guide the soul, or to ensure a safe journey to the afterlife. The final result was a carefully crafted mummy, ready for burial in elaborate tombs or simple graves. each promising the same hope of immortality. In recent months, scientists have uncovered a new and intriguing dimension to mummification: its scent. In February 2025, researchers from University College London and the University of Ljubljana conducted non-invasive analyses on air samples taken from 9 mummies at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Their findings were surprising. These ancient remains emitted unexpectedly pleasant aromas, described as woody, spicy, sweet, and even floral. Such scents were traced back to embalming materials like pine and juniper resins used by embalmers not only for their preservative qualities, but perhaps also for their fragrance. This discovery opens up fascinating possibilities. Could the smellscape of ancient Egypt be recreated in modern museums, allowing visitors to experience history not just through sight and touch, but through scent? The rich, aromatic air of a tomb, filled with the scents of resins and oils, might have been as much a part of the funerary experience as the visual grandeur of the burial chamber. The use of pine and juniper resins, now confirmed by chemical and olfactory analysis, underscores the sophistication of ancient Egyptian science. These substances were carefully selected not only for their ability to preserve flesh, but also for their symbolic and sensory properties. Embalming became a multi-sensory ritual, immersing mourners and priests in an environment designed to soothe, protect, and elevate the soul on its journey. Modern technology continues to bridge the gap between past and present. Non-destructive imaging techniques like CT scans and 3D X-rays allow scientists to study mummies in unprecedented detail, revealing not only physical health and age, but also clues about social status, diet, and disease. In one recent scan, signs of osteoarthritis pointed to a life of relative luxury, while the presence of elaborate amulets suggested a high rank in society. Each discovery, whether a fragrant resin or a hidden amulet, deepens our understanding of the ancient Egyptian quest for immortality. It also reminds us that behind every mummy lies a person, a scribe, a priest, a child, or a beloved animal, whose hopes and fears were not so different from our own. The Smithsonian's Ancient Egypt Mummies exhibit brings these stories to life, inviting us to marvel at the ingenuity and devotion of a civilization determined to conquer death. Advanced imaging and scientific analysis have transformed mummification from a mysterious art into a field of ongoing research, where every scan and every scent adds another piece to the puzzle. As we stand at the intersection of history and technology, we're reminded that the wonders of ancient Egypt are far from exhausted. With each discovery, we come closer to understanding not just how the Egyptians preserved their dead, but why they did so, with love, reverence, and an unshakable belief in eternity. So, the next time you encounter a mummy behind glass, remember, beneath the linen and resin, beneath the amulets and plates, lies a story waiting to be told. A story of life, death, and the enduring human quest for immortality. Let science and history guide you as you explore the mysteries of ancient Egypt, one discovery at a time.